Hello everybody and welcome to Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I am Travis Crampton and alongside me is Nathan Stapleton once again.
What's up, guys?
And we're here for the Twitter 300 and hopefully we can finally get this race started as it's pretty much the third try we've tried to do this race. Both times we have found people using Rebel Cup Series engines. God damn
it. I don't know what they are thinking, but if you want to drive a Rebel Cup Series engine, just drive in the Rebel Cup Series. It's that simple.
Yeah. With that being said, this intro is just going to be lovely because we've already tried 3 times doing it. So basically, deal with it. Oh, sorry. So on to the point. I should recap. On to Speedway made a good battle for the lead, and Clint ended up winning. 10th driver to win this season. 9 in the playoffs, as Bobby Frazier is out of the top 30. So top 10 in points is going to be Johnny Gardner. 3 points back in second is Carter McKee. Third is Dale Lightning, 5 points back. Adam Garcia is fourth, 18 back. Fifth is RJ Bishop, 31 back. Sixth is Andre Baranowski, 37 back. Seventh is Keyshawn Richardson, 38 back. Eighth, tied for 8th is Zero Barreto and Trey Wright, both 42 back. And 10th is Jake Galloway, 44 back.
And right now, the 3 drivers that we're making points would be RJ Bishop, Amigo Barreto, and Jake Galloway would all making points, but it's really close for that final spot though between Galloway, Jefferson, Faden, Blackwood, Collins, and Butchie, just to name a few. So overall, I think you have to go for that win, but we could see a coming in these next 2 races, or next 3, or we could just see 3 different winners again. So we don't know.
Don't forget, Bobby Frazier could get out of the bottom area in the danger zone and move himself back into the top 30 in points.
Very true as well.
So multiple scenarios for people to make their way into the chase. So with that being said, let's get on trackside for the command. Start the motors for a 4th time. The command has been given that is finally not a lame command. The first guy we fired because he was too lame with it, so we hired someone new, and he did perfect. So, good job, dude. And speaking of command has been fired, and drivers rolling off. So, top 10 is going to be Christian Vargas and Dale Lightning. Then we got Alex Fletcher, Eric Monaco. Then we got Nathan Faden and Quentin Moore, Dylan Tresty and Daniel Price, Noah Clifton, and Andre Baranowski. So Nathan, this is your home check. You know it pretty well. What do you think we will see here at Indianapolis?
Well, Indianapolis is a sister track to Ontario International Speedway, and vice versa. I was able to call that race during the first ever Radio 5 broadcast in Iowa. And this track, it's freshly repaved somewhat. Not as old as the track surface as Ontario, but you can't go 3 wide in the turns, or it's not going to go most of the time. So you just have to be careful in the turns, not to make any mistakes. And if we see a crash down the front stretch, the track's going to get clogged, most likely. Also, fuel mileage. If this race goes green all the way, it could become a fuel mileage race with about 2 pit stops. So it's going to be a strange and interesting race to see if we will see a caution-free race and fuel mileage, or if it will be a wreck fest.
Very, very interesting to see and notice that. So, pace car is going to take a left to the pit road. There it goes, and that's going to film in the hands of the 3 of Christian Vargas and the 8 of Dale Lightning, and they are going to slowly roll down into the restart zone. And the Twitter 300 is underway here in Indianapolis. Hopefully we're good. Christian Vargas will lead the first lap. We saw Dale Lightning try to make a move, but could not get the move done on Christian Vargas. He ended up clearing him, and now Alex Fletcher goes to that second spot, pretty much single file all the way up to maybe 15th or so. But that is characteristic of Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Meanwhile, back here, they're trying to sort themselves out and try to find a somewhat of a lane to get into.
And the thing about Indianapolis, you don't want to be on the outside lane. The only turn that you can maybe get a run is off turn 4. So, other than that, it's strictly on the bottom lane here at Indianapolis.
You could get a run off of 4. That is the only place I do think you can get a run off of here at Indianapolis, just like Dylan Tresty did right there. But he's not going to be able to clear Bobby Frazier. Speaking of Bobby Frazier, he had to have a good run, and he's doing that, running in 7th right now.
Yeah, a great run for Bobby Frazier right now. He needs some top 10s going if he wants to make it into the top 30 and have a shot at the Krispy Series championship.
And there will be a little bit of lag, as you saw right there. This track does not cooperate with my game at all, so I'm sorry about the lag. Just beware, there will be a little bit of lag, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, gotta love Indianapolis sometimes.
Looks like these guys are playing it safe right now, just single file throughout the pack. But we do have a good battle up for the lead, as 52 is all over the back bumper of that 3 car.
These guys know of what happened at Model Club early on. 2 cautions in the first half of the race, so these guys are just taking it easy at the start and trying to maybe get a long course like one to start the race off.
Of course, it is really cloudy here, so the speeds are going to be up a little bit right there. Pretty much almost 190, 192 down the back stretch.
Yeah, and because of it being cloudy, there's going to be a lot more grip in the racetrack and a lot more higher speed. That's what we are seeing right now early on.
There we go. Camera's not cooperating. Game's not cooperating. Nothing's cooperating, but we're racing, so.
The 52 of Fletcher, though, going for the race lead. He has help from the 88 as well. And there goes the 3.
Yep, the 3's getting pushed up wide. Bobby Frazier gets pushed up wide. That's 3 wide.
Oh, 3 wide.
Oh! Holy moly.
That's what I'm talking about. 3 wide is very edgy, especially off of turn 2. I don't know how they didn't crash, but I think they're going to stay 3 wide. No, the number 1 will let the number 40 in. That was very intense right there.
Oh, man. I almost just saw the big one right there. If that would have happened, multiple guys would have gotten involved, that's for sure. Making sure everyone is fine back here. Looks like we are. Both Brusk and Rhinus cars are having a bad day. That's an oof.
Major oof.
And looks like Vargas got shoved. Oh, Quentin Moore.
Oh, Quentin Moore.
Gave the bumper to Nathan Faden.
Intense racing right now here at Indy. They know that track position is key, and right now they are racing for it.
If they keep bumping each other, though, that's just going to allow these two to run away. That's definitely not what they want.
Yeah, the pair of Chevys trying to pull away right there.
It's basically Chevy versus Toyota. I do not see a Ford anywhere nearby. Well, there's the next Ford right there, the 12 of R.J. Bishop, running in the 11th spot. So top 10 basically dominated by Chevys and Toyotas.
Yeah, very true. It has been announced that, speaking of Toyota, they've won the Supra in season number 3 of the Krispy Kreme series, so it's going to be interesting to see what those cars will do next year.
Yep, and Alex Fletcher gets shoved up wide, and Nathan Faden trying to clear. Alex Fletcher doesn't quite, but Dale Lightning does, and he promotes himself to the race lead.
Yeah, Fletcher got a really good one off of turn 2, but it's not going to be enough because he's going to lose the spot going into turn number 3 here, most likely. Oh.
That
boy.
was close.
It's going to get really close for situations just like that all race long. Nathan Fane. He's in the Rebel Cup Series chase right now. Of course, as of this recording though, because, yeah. So, after this recording, and when this goes up, he might not be in the chase anymore, but as of now, he is in the Rebel Cup Series chase, so he's trying to get a win for him to be in the Krispy Kreme Series playoffs as well.
Wrong button. I meant to hit the C key, and I hit the S key. So, ticker disappeared for a second.
Now that's the F.
Yeah, that's an F moment, but it's fine.
Dan Lightline is out front, but he...
Top two are absolutely just pulling away. Tandem draft.
Yeah, tandem drafting. The draft is key, and... Yeah, looks like we have 3 groups of 2 forming inside the top 6 now. Tandem drafting.
Not really quite seen this before. Well, yeah, there's 2 definitive forms of 2. Well, these 2, they've kind of separated each other a little bit. They're still together somewhat. Oh, speaking of that, now there's just 1. Because Quinn Moore tried, but wow, 52 just got a massive run.
Yeah, massive one on that second lane. These guys are trying to make the outside lane look, and it's actually working out pretty good for these guys right now, which I'm really surprised about.
I'm surprised as well as how well these top 2 have been keeping that gap, even though they're maybe about a car length and a half, maybe a car length in between each other.
No, it's all because of the second. It's all because third place on back are racing really hard, and now Quentin Moore is up to 3rd now.
You got by Alex Fletcher.
But like this track, even though it's 2 super speed races in a row of Harvard and Indianapolis, they cannot get any more different than what these 2 places are.
Yeah.
So
you use a little bit of brake at R11 Speedway, but it's more of just letting off the throttle, let it roll into the center of the corner and get back into it. This you actually have to use quite a bit of brake to enter 1 and 3, and you know it really affects the way you drive, especially coming off from a super speedway to another one, thinking that it's just the same thing. But no, these 2, like you said, are very, very different in their ways.
yeah, because like on Mall Club, you can easily go 5 wide. Here, you can go 3 wide most of the time. Meanwhile, back for the race lead, Nathan Fane, with Joe Gibbs Racing trying to take the race lead away from Dream Motorsport driver Dale Lightning. But can't do it.
Once again, the top side. I don't know what is with it. Maybe it's just the cloudy conditions, maybe a grippier track, but they can't get the job done.
Yeah, I know in the Rebel Cup Series race here a couple weeks ago, they could not make that outside lane work at all, but it was sunny. Fane sends it in turn 1, and he's going to take the race lead away, and here comes Quentin Moore in the 89 as well.
And looks like he's going to send it in there, but doesn't quite clear the 88. Going to be maybe at his quarter panel.
Yeah, these tires getting towards the end of the first one, and it's starting to get pretty old right now. The 88 tried in, might be on the 89, but was not able to. Now it's going to be able to.
Yeah, I'm generally surprised. I mean, the top doesn't look that good in 2 and 4, but in 1 and 3, it actually is working better. So maybe because of the cloudy conditions, the track is acting a little bit differently.
Yeah, we've seen signs of the outside lane working in 2 and 4, but a lot of times it's off of 1 and 3 right now. Very, very odd and totally different conditions than what we had in the Rebel Cup Series.
Yeah, back up front. Looks like maybe Alex Fletcher trying, but I mean, the way the cars have acted, I don't think he's going to be able to get the job done. No.
Yeah.
Although Dale Lightning went really wide at that time, but luckily he was able to keep enough distance of a gap. But like 4, they just don't get the run.
Yeah, but they just don't right now. Probably gonna see pit stops in about a couple laps, 3 or 4 laps from now, maybe. So it's gonna be interesting if it will be a few miles race or not. As soon as we could see a crash during pit stops.
Which, of course, that would be devastating to people on pit road, as that could put them the tail end on the lead lap, which would basically hurt a lot of drivers.
Yeah, and especially cost them the main overall victory in this race.
Yeah, Lightning trying to go to the inside does not work.
The outside lane, I've never seen this before at Indy, but the outside lane is the place you must be to hold off someone if they're trying to pass you.
It seems like the only place it works, though, is 2 and 4.
Yeah, like it keeps on switching like every couple of laps. Like a couple laps ago it was in 1 and 3, and now it's in 2 and 4 now. The outside lane is pretty good. Whoa, the 52.
Got a little bit high there.
So I'm running the third lane. Oh, there's no such thing as a third lane at Indy, and he's gonna lose a couple of spots here easily.
Maybe lose a spot to the 45 here. And does. And here they come, going down to pit road.
Yeah, first round of pit stops of the day. You know, on that 15. Yeah, it's only a 3 mile race. So we'll have to pit with about 2 or 3 laps to go if there's no caution.
There's the first group. About top 20 stayed out. About half the field pitted. Half the field stayed out, so...
You have the field trying to maybe stretch it, and half the field is not taking any chances. So it's gonna be fairly close if we don't get a caution.
Just checking, seeing how pit stops are doing, making sure that there's no accidents on pit road. This is a very, very tight pit road.
Yeah, we go from our club that has a fairly wide pit road to Indy, who has probably one of the narrowest pit roads.
And the rest of the field coming in.
No one trying to stretch out a third lap. Kind of surprises me, though, with it being probably a few miles race from here on out.
Hopefully, everyone's going to play nice to each other exiting pit road. And it looks like everyone will, because we don't want to go too wide off pit road, because I think that does end up someone getting turned. So it looks like the 19 led the first group out, and second group, it looks like maybe it might be the 0. No, maybe the 1 of Noah Clifton. Yeah, the 1 of Noah Clifton.
Who hasn't won since Daytona. He needs a good one, and who knows, he might be able to get it done here.
There's
and
Nathan Faden, so if he can get a good good exit off of pit road, he might be able to beat the leader, but it doesn't look like it.
No, but he's gonna be probably inside the top 5. Yes, he will.
Another thing we gotta keep in check here is make sure these guys don't merge right in front of them.
Yeah. But it looks like they're gonna play nice though. And no, Clifton, he was really wanting inside the top 5 in the Rebel Cup Series race. He was not turning late in the going, so he had a great one at Indy in the Cup Series. Now trying to have a good one here at Indy, and right now he's inside the top 5.
Yeah, currently in 5th position, so.
But the top 4 are gone right now. Of Faden, Dale Lightning, looks like Monaco, and Fletcher. Where did Monaco come from in that number 8?
I don't know. He must have got a good pit stop or something, or pulled some kind of strategy, but if he did pull strategy, how much fuel did they put in that car?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he... Oh, man. maybe he just did 2 tires or something. When everyone else did 4. I don't know, but he got one hell of a pit stop.
Yeah, and out of these drivers in the top 4, Dale Lightning has a win. So does, maybe I think that's the only one, because Faden doesn't have a win, Monaco doesn't have a win, and if I look down the points here, Alex Fletcher does not have a win. So the only one in this pack that has a win is Dale Lightning.
Wow. And of course, if Nathan Faden, not Nathan Faden, but if Noah Clifton, I should say, can catch up to these top 4, same with Bobby Frazier, then those two could get the second win of the season.
And Bobby Frazier, I mean, he doesn't even need to win right now. He just needs to get some kind of consistency back, and with the 6th place run, you know, maybe that's going to take him out of the danger zone.
It might. We just have to wait and see after this race. But this race is not over whatsoever. We still have 13 laps to go here at the Brickyard.
Once again, pretty surprised on how the racetrack has reacted to the changes of the weather and the cars. Benny Watson having a good run, 42nd, lost the draft season, so definitely not what he wanted. Winner of the past race, winner a few races ago, Kansas, definitely not what he was looking for. But you know, sometimes you're gonna have bad days, and sometimes you're gonna have good days.
Yeah, that is a tough way for him, but he is locked into the chase as long as he's facing inside the top 30. But this is not what he needs to play at the Brickyard. 12 laps to go here at Indianapolis.
Definitely, you know, it's been a weird race, that's for sure. Like, you know, what you pointing out with the weather and the, well, I've pointed out the weather, but you pointed out how weird it is. And just like you, I've never seen it happen before. But the top side is good, but it seems like this run, I don't know if it was because the cars were bunched up or what, but it seems like as the cars spread out, the top lane becomes the unpreferred lane, and the bottom is the preferred lane. So I don't know if it's because you're in a pack with a bunch of cars, or if maybe it's the fresh tires, but I don't know. Because now the track is back to being the bottom.
Yeah, this is really weird, but it's gonna be interesting to see if this second pack can close in on those top 4. They should be able to from having more cars.
I mean, if they go single file, they can, but look, right now they're all trying to battle for what they can. Maybe they think they're not going to be able to catch up to them, and so they're fighting it all out for 5th on back.
I mean, right now they are 3 seconds behind, but now there's 5 drivers that are single file. So
make that the rest of the pack.
So maybe these guys listen to what we were talking about, and maybe they're going to try to go single file. Because if they go single file, they have way more cars than this 4-car pack, and they should be able to catch up to these top 4.
We'll see what the gap is this time by. Bobby Frazier, they actually lost a bit of ground, went from 315 to 341.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to be able to catch up to him. To top 4 at this rate. But who knows? With these guys, the way that they are racing, it could be possible where we could see 3 wide, and that could shake up everything. The race is not over.
That is definitely for sure. Then you got these. Ooh, I thought we saw 3 wide in this pack back here for a split second. So, the 3 wide, yeah, like you said, 3 wide, if that does happen, that's not going to end well. You see what the gap is this time. Yeah, 362. So, it's looking like they're not going to catch up, as we had a lead change. Eric Monaco.
Yeah, Monaco to the race lead. He doesn't have a win yet this season. Neither does Nathan Faden, but they're lining. He's in 3rd. He could get his 2nd win of the season and become the first multi-time winner in the Krispy Kreme series for season number 2.
Yeah. He's basically the black sheep out of the 4 people in this pack.
Pretty much the only one with a win already this season. Everyone else is trying to lock themselves into the chase.
Speaking of lead change, another lead change. Nathan Faden goes by Eric Monaco once again. Dale Lightning trying to follow him.
And he's gonna do it, it looks like.
The Chevys are gonna push each other. Chevys are gonna help each other, it looks like. They're trying to break up the Toyotas.
Yes, 2 Chevys and 2 Toyotas out front. And Dale Lightning is going to be in second right now. Can Dale Lightning get up front and get by the number 19 of Nathan Faden?
And last time by, the second pack did close in a little bit. It's now down to... Oh! Jay Jefferson.
Something happened to the 11.
Tough break for him.
Oh, is the caution out?
Caution's out!
And it is! And it is!
Mitchell Collins, Noah Clifton.
No,
Oh,
man.
Zachary Fitzwater. Galloway, a bunch of drivers involved. Cole Blackwood, last week's winner.
Oh, man. Well...
This changes everything right here, folks.
Remember when I said that we can still get caution, and that is no.
Oh,
well,
man.
There it is.
And we're going to take a quick break to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day.
So this happened, no Clifton. He thought it was clear, but he came down on the number 3 of Focus into the outside while he went. A little bit of contact for Cole Blackwood, but then nowhere to go for everyone else. And then here comes the 20, twice to break, but nowhere to go for Mitchell Collins. Had a great one at All Club, but he is going to be done at the video. And then this happened to Zachary Fitzwater. He tried game 5, but nowhere to go. The 00, and then the 16. I don't know who that was, and then the 11. 3 big hits for Zachary Fitzwater. All on the back end. The front end was not even touched whatsoever. But a tough break for Zachary Fitzwater, I swear. He cannot catch a break this season.
On board with Zachary Fitzwater. He's a smoke, tries to avoid it, can't break in time. He gets hit in the rear end, and then big hit. Just a bunch of thuds and just spinning around like a top. Heavy damage for the rear end of the number 51. Well, we have a 3-lap show on our hands as the Jay Jefferson, Clark McKee, Jake Galloway, Noah Clifton, and Mitchell Collins. I can't read one of the names because I can't. Nope, I can't read that. There's someone that's out that I can't see because his numbers are inside the Krispy Kreme series thing that are white on white.
Yeah.
So there's someone else out that I cannot say or I cannot see. So we will figure that who that is at the end of the video.
So it's gonna be a 3-lap shootout. Nathan Faden will restart in the top position. Dale Lightning is in second, trying to get his second win on the season. Alex Fletcher in third. Monaco in fourth, and Bobby Frazier in fifth, trying to get his second win of the season. Here we go, 3-lap shootout in the clear 300.
And the caution is dead. Oh, Adam Garcia!
Adam Garcia blows up.
We're wrecking!
Oh, there they go!
Caution's out!
It. Race back to the line! Can Dale Lightning get the draft?
He's getting a massive shove.
I know, he might have a shot off of 4. A wild scene of events. Will he be able to get the draft on the front stretch? It doesn't look like it. Nathan Faden is going to most likely win at the Brickyard.
Wow.
Well, so much for 3 laps to out.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Man, oh man.
RJ Bishop is what caused all that. I said Adam Garcia, but that isn't Adam Garcia. That was RJ Bishop. So apologies on me.
Johnny Garner was involved in that madness.
He's
The
out of
point
fuel.
leader.
I see his engine is not running. He's out of fuel. So Madison Tall. Oh, there's Adam Garcia. He's also involved. You got Tyler Fink, and Nick. Bunch of drivers out. That's just very unfortunate for them. As we're gonna take a quick replay to see what happened to bring out the caution.
So because of the oil from RJ Bishop blowing up, Adam Garcia got into the back of the Metropolitan and nowhere to go for Johnny Garner, and then Johnny Garner got rammed in the back end, and then Tall just hit the car that hit Johnny Garner. So a tough break for the first part of this crash here at Indy.
Then the second part of this crash, the 93 Tyler Fink ass packs the 4 that gets into other people and nowhere to go for Jackie Tang, Bruce Jenkins, Benny Watson, Daniel Price, Larry Hagan, also involved was the 70 to Jackie Tang. A lot of people involved in this crash, so tough break for everyone involved. That's going to be a massive hit for everybody in the points. What originally caused this was the 12 of RJ Bishop blowing up, and then we had a double blow up because as the 4 is going around, he blew up, and that just caused both things. So I don't know. And then we see 93 getting in the oil again, and basically a bunch of cars involved. So I don't know what to say about that last restart. It's just engines heading to the white flag. Doesn't look like anyone's pitting besides the damaged cars. So it's looking like Nathan Fain's going to get his first win of the season, and the streak of first-time winners is going to continue as long as he doesn't have to pit or blow up within the next few laps, or next lap or so. And looks like Nathan Fain's not going to blow up, not going to have to pit. He's going to be your winner as long as he doesn't run out of fuel in the line, but it's looking like it. Tyler T. Tang going to pit back there, just trying to do some kind of damage control, and looks like Nathan Fain's gonna win at Indianapolis.
Yeah, well deserved win for that entire 19 team. Was fast all day long, and he's gonna get the victory here in the Krispy Kreme series, and that's another driver locked into the chase.
Yep. So that makes it 11. Well, 10, not including Archbishop. Not Archbishop. Bobby Frazier. Sorry. But Bobby Frazier did end up having a good run with a 6th place finish. So maybe that'll bring him into the top 30 in points. We'll have to wait and see when we head to the points. Speaking of finishing results, here's your finishing official standings. Nathan Faden is your winner, and then Still Lightning in 2nd, 3rd is Alex Fletcher, 4th is Eric Monaco, 5th is Quentin Moore, 6th is Bobby Frazier, 7th is Caitlin Owen, 8th is Christian Vargas, 9th is Casey Nanako, and 10th is Audra Baranowskis.
Tim Oscar in 11th, Dylan Young in 12th, Daniel Mail in 13th, Didell in 14th, Wesley in 15th, South in 16th, Off in 17th, White in 18th, Butchie in 19th, and Stimmy in 20th.
Then we have Ben Crouch 21st, Edgar Barreto 22nd, Cole Blackwood 23rd, Larry Hagan 24th, Keyshawn Richardson 25th, Bruce Jenkins 26th, Benny Watson 27th, 28th is Daniel Price. On back is 29th is Jackie Tang, and last one finishing the race and only car one lap down, 30th of Madison Tall.
And then from 31st all the way to 42nd, Bishop, Garcia, Kennedy, Juan and Adam Garcia, Fink, Gardner, Collins, Clifton, Galloway, Fitzwater, McKee, and Jefferson all DNFs in this one. Lots of 12 race cars here today, but that's just the nature of it. Indianapolis here on the 2003.
Yep. And with that thing being said, we want to thank you guys for watching. the Twitter 300 here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Be sure to watch the upcoming races for the World Cup Series and also the upcoming races for the Christmas Series. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Travis Crampton, and on behalf of Ms. Davidson, and we will see you guys in the next Krispy Kreme Series or World Cup Series race. Bye.
See you guys.
Same thing you've been offering.